Old South Head Road, concrete pier construction to the car park with shotcrete walls. It was never designed to be a waterproof structure. There's a persistent leak adjacent to car park 4. Someone's cut the concrete, installed a channel in the past to try and direct the water flows to the adjacent pit. There also appears to be a concrete cut with maybe a more substantial agricultural drain installed in the past, and there's a conduit penetrating out of the slab that needs to be investigated. I'd like to open up this area here for a section of approximately 3 metres, investigate the existence of an agricultural pipe, and to see if there's an agricultural pipe installed in that cut connected to the pit. Stop at hold point, report to owner's call. There's a persistent water leak from this side of the car park. There is an agricultural drain to this pit. It's partially full of debris and appears to be connected to the perimeter drain to the outside walls. I'd like to open up a section of the wall here for approximately 3 metres, approximately 125mm off the wall, cut the concrete, investigate the existence of an agricultural drain, stop and hold point, report to owner's call. This pit appears to be connected to the main pump out pit adjacent to the roller shutter. There's dual pumps with a control panel installed on this wall that has been regularly maintained and appears to be functioning well. It's imperative that this pit and pump be serviced and appropriately maintained to stop flooding of the car park. There's a persistent leak out the wall here. The water drains towards this visitor pit. Now this visitor pit I think has been set up as a car wash bay area. There's pipes here, water pipes here to allow car washing. There's an individual float switch pump in this pit. You can see the pump out line's been installed post slab construction. It goes across to the perimeter and is connected to the coalescing plate separator pump in the corner of the car park over here. Now that pit to the visitor car parking spot activates this pump, pumps the water up to the coalescing plate separator. It's supposed to separate the oils. The water goes down to this pit, that pumps that out to the sewer line. At the moment, that pump is constantly being activated and pumping stormwater out to the sewer line, which is not a really good idea, having stormwater cross-connected to your sewer. We'd like to open up a section of concrete here, see if we can find the agricultural pipe and lift this pit lid and see if we can flush that agricultural pipe and get that area appropriately draining. The other alternative is to cut the concrete here and connect an open gravel drain back to this pit so it's appropriately draining across to the main pit and being pumped out to the retention tank area, as opposed to activating the coalescing plate separator pump constantly. This pit to car parking spot 9 is connected across to the main pump out pit. There's been 2 trenches cut here to install agricultural pipes to stop the constant water running across the car park floor. There appears to be agricultural pipes installed there that are partially full of debris. This one appears to be working okay. This one doesn't. I'd like to open up the concrete to the rear of 7 and 8 car park, install a gravel drain to that existing agricultural pipe and try and get that functioning adequately where the water's draining back to this pit and not constantly across the slab. So we'd open up a section of concrete here, approximately 4 to 5 metres, 125 to 150 mils off the wall, find the agricultural pipe, flush and clean the agricultural pipe, stop and report to Owners Corp, and leave that an open gravel drain to stop this persistent water running across the car park slab. The main pit pumps out to the bin bay area where there's a retention tank system. that appears to be going out to the council easement. There's a council easement drain here at the top of the driveway. There's the pump out line from the pits to the car park. The pit's holding approximately 6 inches of water. And the pump and the drain line from this pit, you can just see there, is half blocked with debris. We need to clean the debris out of this pit, flush that line, and check if that pipe is adequately connected to the easement pipe. It's got a little bit of backflow, it's not too much of a problem. As long as that pipe's free and clear, it can drain adequately. The main retention tank pit is here. There doesn't appear to be too much debris in that pit, but we need to lift that lid, clean the debris out, and ensure those connections to the pump out and the easement adequately maintained and in good working order. All these side passage drains leading around the outside of the building towards the rear yards of units 3 and 4, which have large catchment areas, particularly in view of the fact that they also cop the subterranean and surface runoffs from the neighbouring properties at the rear, behind the large retaining walls. We go through a series of pits, drains around the perimeter of the building, and connect back into these pits here, are well maintained and flushed. They look to be flowing okay and well maintained at the moment, but that needs to be checked and maintained because it picks up the whole roof, picks up the rear yards, picks up all the passage stormwater runoff flow and directs it towards these pits.